In a deep forest where tall green trees touched the sky and golden sunlight passed through the leaves, everything was calm and full of life. Birds lived freely in this forest, and every morning they filled the sky with their wings flying high above the trees. But in this beautiful forest, there was one bird who was different from all the others. She could not fly. Every morning, while other birds rose into the sky, dancing with the wind and disappearing into the clouds, she stayed on the ground, sitting under an old tree, alone and silent. Other birds laughed at her and told her she would never fly like them, and asked what use her wings were if she could not fly. But she never replied, and only looked at the sky, and in her eyes there was something like she was not just looking at it, but remembering it. As time passed, the forest started calling her the broken bird. Some ignored her, some felt pity, and some forgot she even existed. But every day she went to the same place under that old tree and sat there watching the sky, and sometimes she whispered that she had not forgotten. One day, a small child came into the forest and saw her sitting there, still looking at the sky. The child asked why she kept looking at it. The bird turned her head and looked at him and said that she did not belong there. The child asked why, and the bird said that she once flew higher than all of them, above the clouds where even the wind becomes silent. The child asked what happened. The bird said that one day there was a storm and a strong wind and an accident, and she fell. She said that she did not lose her wings. She lost her sky. The child understood that she was not broken. She was just someone who remembered the sky she once belonged to. The child asked her why she did not try to fly again. The bird looked at the sky and said that sometimes, even when we are on the ground, our heart still flies. She said she may never fly again, but she had not forgotten what the sky feels like. Dreams don't die when we fall. They don't disappear, and they don't break the way we think they do. Sometimes they just become quiet. They hide deep inside our hearts, waiting for us to remember who we once were. Even when life changes us, even when we lose the ability to do what we once could, those dreams still live within us. Not as something lost, but as something that shaped us, something that made us feel alive. And maybe we don't always need to reach the sky again to prove that our dreams were real, because sometimes just remembering them, just holding on to them, is enough to keep them alive forever. Because dreams don't need wings to exist. They only need a heart that refuses to forget.